Personalized learning incorporates choice and student accountability and students owning their learning. So students are moving at their own pace, so the learning isn't holding them back, where it might be too difficult or might be too easy for them, and they're really creating their own pathways with their learning. I really like personalized learning because I'm not just teaching the content to my students, I'm not just teaching them about the weather, and I'm not just teaching them how to add different numbers. I'm teaching them truly how to learn and how to monitor their learning to know whether something is too easy or too difficult or if they need more help. It's not per se a program, it's not a curriculum, it's the approach to teaching. It's the framework within how you teach.
We found that very helpful because the teachers knew exactly what the students had to know. Now the students know. So when they unpack the standards, they unpack in student-friendly terms so that they can refer back to, and the students know exactly what they need to learn.
The way that our students, and I also taught at Stall for 5 years, so I've had these students and then now having adult conversations with them, their language has completely changed. So as you mentioned, transcending into the future, I think some of these things that are best practices that we almost forget, like goal setting, those are things that we do as adults in our daily lives that our students are going to need as those soft skills, like you said, the mini lessons, and those lessons that will be ongoing. And I think it's important for our students because now they can speak to a high school student. It's funny, they freeze up when you say something like, so how are you going to use this later in life? They're like, and they really, in the past, have not been able to articulate that. And now they're like, well, because I have to have an education and I need to set goals and I need to understand where I am, and if in my job I have to get something done in a period of time, then I need to know how I'm going to get that done. And so when we're asking these students to work independently and we're teaching them how to, we're teaching them with the lens of you're going to be in the workforce and in your job or in whatever college, career ready, wherever you are after high school, that you're going to have to do those things and you're going to have to set deadlines for yourself and you're going to need to know how you learn best and how you produce a product best. And so teaching them all of those things with the connection to their courses. I've seen it in the halls with the way that they interact with their students, their conversations that they have, and just like I said, being able to articulate their learning to an adult is really powerful for our students.
I think it's the way education should be. I think far too often in the past we had a lot of kids where the instruction was way up here or it was way here and they weren't getting what they needed from school, and I think personalized learning, you can meet everyone where they need to be and the kids get really excited about it. That's one of the big things here, is that everyone can learn from everyone and I don't need to be the giver of all information.
I thought that I loved my students for the last 6 years, which I truly, truly did with my whole heart. But the one-on-one time, it's changed my life.